Shalom. First, we give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah, Kodash, the bounty of the apostle Let's get into it. I'm gonna get in and get out. I don't know if it's a parade route down here now, but kind of in a safe zone, I guess. There is one that kick off, but I had a whole different lesson planned up for this week. But a nigga woman died this week on the job, man. It came out of nowhere. I mean, me being a man of the Lord, the wicked is gonna perish like that. But it was just out of left field, man. She was sick, had high blood pressure. Went to the hospital. They say, from what I'm hearing, doctor told her to stay at the hospital. She said no. So she went home, took a shower. They said she left the hospital about 5 o'clock. Got home about 5 something, took a shower. 5 p.m. and 7 p.m. she was dead. Most High took her spirit just that quick, man. Her wickedness, was due, man. It was time to punch her ticket. Her iniquity overtipped the scales, man. So let's get into it. It's past time for Jake, so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans to get serious about this treat. Long overdue. I don't know if you're paying attention to the news, which I know a lot of you knuckleheads don't. But the FBI director, so-called Honorable Gray, he was saying China's getting ready to do a attack on the infrastructure, the water. So it's about to be a lights out situation going on here. A cyber attack on the grid. Could it be this week? Who knows? Next week, possibly. But Esau Edom, a so-called white man, he got a trick of this thing. He's ready to turn the lights off on you people. The truck's gonna stop running. I say this over and over and over and over and over again, time after time, man. Week in, week out. What this man's getting ready to do. The election's getting close. So he's ready, drum up a war any case, any way or any case he can, man. The war with Iran getting hot. It's supposed to be an attack on Iran this weekend, supposedly. But we shall see. So the Middle East is boiling over. And a lot of people got this money going on. It's about to be a nuclear World War III scenario going on. Everybody's worrying about beads, man. Throw me something, mister. That type of foolishness, Fucking wickedness, man. Let's get into it, man. So I can get in and get out of here. This Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart devises his way. Your heart meaning your mind. But Yahweh directed his steps. So yeah, you got all these plans in your head when you wake up in the morning. You're gonna get dressed. You're gonna go down such and such street. You're gonna beat the traffic and hang a right. But the Lord, He changes all that, man. He directs your path. You missed your turn, so you had to go an alternate route. Or you got a construction crew or a truck that broke down in the middle of the street. So you had to take a whole another route. And and that made you late for work. You thought you was gonna get there on time. Speaking for myself, happened to me this morning. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get there early. Come to find out, Amigo talking about he was gonna be at work at 8 o'clock for me to get my car. And I specifically asked him yesterday, like, you gonna be there at 7, right? Yeah, 7. So Here it is. I thought I had my day planned out, and it went sideways. Why? Because Yahweh directed the steps, man. He got your day planned out for you, and you don't have a clue what you about to run into, man. Verse 9, read again. The man's heart divides his way, but Yahweh directed his steps. So the Lord directs your steps, man. You know, you're gonna go around the block, and the Lord led you right here to me, man, to hear this word, to get judged, or possibly get you a piece of salvation, man. Get a building block of salvation so you could get delivered and get out of here. The Lord had people, filling all the other parking spaces to get your ass right here, to hear his word, man. The Lord's cold like that, big cold. Especially you're an Israelite, your ass in double trouble, Proverbs 20:24. Like you know you done fucked up, right? Oh yeah, you done fucked up, right? Yeah, the Lord directs your steps, man. He has to find that parking space so you can see a man of the Lord on the street, man. That's why people inquire about it. No, they want to have a good time, man. It's all about that feel good moment. But live it up because the good times about to go away. They say let the good times roll. Hey, go ahead and roll with them, man. That shit's about to go away here real soon. Proverbs 20:24. Man goings of Yahweh. How can a man then understand his own way? Yeah, you can't understand your own way, man. You was about to make a left, but you went right. You was about to, choose option A, but you chose B. But then you was like, oh man, why the hell I choose option B, man? I should have chose A. No, it wasn't up to you, man. The Lord did that. Or you could be, I witnessed for myself. You actually be seeing what you're doing and have consciousness of what's going on, and you still do the complete opposite, man. Why? Because you're not in control of your thoughts, man. You're not in control of your steps. The Lord control your steps. The so-called white man tell you, oh, you can do whatever you want to do. You're in control of your own destiny. But that's a lie from the serpent, man. You're not in control of your own damn self, man. You got a higher power controlling you. You got liberty, but you ain't got freedom, man. The scripture speaks about it, about you having freedom. No, not freedom, but liberty, Salakia. Yeah, you got liberty to do certain things, but when it gets down to it, man, you in control by a higher power, man. He's gonna make that car swerve out in front of you, man. He's gonna have that drunk, crazy, fucking amigo full of tequila run that stop sign, man, and plow 20, 30 people down. He sets all this up. So-called white man like to boast like he's so big, bad, and great, but he ain't nothing on the scale of your how about shooting out shot, man. Nothing. We talking about a power that has all these secret events going on constantly, daily, every minute, every second, man, 10th of a second. This reaction, counter reaction, man, all over the planet. Matter of fact, the whole fucking universe, man. You want to get down to it. So Esau can't compare to this power, man. That's the power of the Israelites. The Most High said, his folly has more wisdom than man. All right, now you got it. So just his folly has more wisdom than man. But it's so-called white man is nothing. I'm getting off a little off subject, but it's all good, all through the spirit. We're gonna jump to Jeremiah 10:23. Oh, Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. So yeah, you're not in control of your steps. The Lord had you walk right past me, man, because He controls the way you go, what route you're going to take, which direction you need to go. So you can't say you didn't run across His word, or you ain't run across one of His men. Why? Because judgment is soon coming, man, on a large scale. That little that was some easy work that the Most High did this week on that chick that worked with us, man. That was nothing. That's not even considered light work, man. But you about to see some great work. You about to see the Most High work. He's about to go to work. He's gonna send the famine down, plagues, pestilence. Disease X is all over the news, right? Airborne, what is it? Airborne Ebola is all over the news. They're doing trial runs or giving nurses vaccines for airborne Ebola. So why are they doing that? I guess they're anticipating something, huh? Yeah, believe me, they are. And they're going to get ready to release it on the masses. She might die from the sword, from the famine, from the pestilence. Or you might just die when this grid goes down, man. Who knows what the Lord got in store for you? But believe me, He's going to bring it to you, you know? You're going to see some people turn into wild, savage beasts out here when these lights go up. Our people like to say they savages, they beasts. You ain't seen nothing yet. If somebody haven't eaten in 3 days, you're going to see some real beasts and some real savages, man. You're going to see these people tear each other from limb over a can of beanie weenies, man. A pack of ramen noodles. And there's no fresh drinking water in 3 or 4 days. So the Lord direct your steps, man. He's going to direct your steps from all this famine going on, man. He got it. He got the ways of the wicked planned out and the righteous planned out, man. There's a balance to this thing. So you're going to see some real beautiful works here real soon, especially our people, you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, man. Because you think you just got away scot-free from the covenant. You think you just free as a bird, huh? Let's see if I can pan this fucking thing around, man. I think it went out on me again. Yeah, fuck it, man. But yeah, you Israelites think you motherfuckers got away scot-free, man. You laid up, committing adultery, eating all kind of abominable foods right now. You being a big prime time sodomite. But you ain't getting away from that, Jake. You got you some good dope for the weekend. The Lord sees all that, man. And guess what? He's gonna pay your ass back. Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua. Yahweh, why Yahushua is gonna pay you niggas back, man. Everybody wanna be grown. So keep that same energy when the Lord brings judgment down. When the Father pulls out that spiritual built, you know. It ain't gonna be just a little spanking or a talking to. You're gonna get sent to the upper room, man. Just like that chick that passed away or died on my job, you know. You're gonna get a ticket with her to the upper room. So that's why, time has passed, man. Keep telling you week in, week out to get on your job, Jake. But there's only so many times, you can keep telling somebody over and over and over and over again until your ticket get punched, man. You're like,
My
oh,
ticket was punched a long time ago.
nah, not yet, baby.
Oh, yeah, it was. I got news for you.
It ain't punched yet. You still walking. It ain't punched yet. When it get punched, it'll be enough. You know, you know. Don't worry. The Lord, he's gonna do it, man. He's gonna punch it. Believe that. Let's go on, man. This is Jeremiah 10 and 23. Oh, Yahweh, I know that the way of man is not in himself. It is not in man that walketh to direct his steps. So you gotta control yourself like I tell you on, like you got all this divine energy, the cosmos and all this foolishness. Oh man, the Most High, the Creator, the heaven and the earth, and everything in between, man, is in control of you. Just like He can decide when your ass live and when your ass die, man. You don't think the Creator is not gonna have control of His creation? What kind of madness is that? If you thought anything besides that, man. Yes, He has full control. You know, He's in full control at all times. He ain't sitting back. Oh, little Tyrone is just a bad hell raiser. I can't do nothing with him, man. Look at him. Look at Consuela. She's out of control. She's unstoppable. You know. No, he just ain't dealt with you, man. Or if he has dealt with you, you too ignorant to understand it, man. To know that he visits you, man. You just think, oh well, things just happen. No, it was a judgment that happened to you. That was a warning shot, man. But eventually, you know, he's gonna finish the job, man. Pretty much. To put it in layman's terms, he's gonna finish the job. It's just like that chick on my job who died this week. The Lord finished the job on her ass, man. You know why? Because she kept she supposed to kept the covenant, man. And she didn't want to, man. So guess what? The wages of sin is death. But now she's in her right mind, so she's good now. She ain't got to worry about, keeping the covenant no more. She's at rest. She's in a good place right now. She's looking down right now and wondering when you dumbass niggas gonna get y'all shit together, man. You know? She's waiting to come back reincarnated. And when she come back on the earth, she's gonna be in her right mind. She's gonna be keeping all the laws, because all the laws gonna be in Israel. We're not gonna sin again. Go to Proverbs 5. In fact, I should just stay in we're gonna keep with the spirit, man. Whatever how I got lined up, that's how the spirit dealt it. So I'm gonna go in that order. Proverbs 5:21. For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahweh, and he pondereth all his goings. So yeah, he knows all your goings, man. He got his eyes on wherever the hell you going or where you think you want to go, you know? Or you didn't know you was gonna end up there, but the Lord sees it all, man. The Most High knows where you going at all times. Like Reverend X, he's omnipotent, man. That means I can what do you say? I can hit your ass from far away or something like that. He said, "Damn, I gotta play that back." You know, it's been a while since I heard it though. But yeah, man, he's any and everywhere, man. You know, it's an inside joke. And I go fool with that boy. You know, that wicked ass nigga. This Proverbs 5:21 again. For the ways of man are before the eyes of Yahweh, and he pondereth all his goings. So yeah, man, he know all your goings, man. He know what you got on the agenda for the night. You know? You know, and when you get there, you know, you get in your room, you know, you think nobody see you, man, but the Lord see you, man. You know? He directed all your steps. You want to get down to it. You know, so you was raised all your life. Oh baby, you could do whatever you want to do, man. Or you in control of your destiny. That was the shit I used to hear growing up all my life. But that ain't the case. You know, I can speak for myself. I never thought in a million years I'd be doing this. Never. You know, I had big plans, you know, like they say in the world. You know, I wanted to be a, which I still could. Now, don't get me wrong. I still could open a business, you know. But I wanted to do all that first before the work, though, man. You know, but the work comes first. You know, I wanted to be damn near, you know, any and every fucking thing. You know, Jake want to be everything. But doing the, you know, the work of the Lord, man, the will of the Lord was the last thing on my mind. And fast forward, here I am. Hey, I'm trying to prove to you, man, as a testimony, hey, the Lord directed your steps, man. You ain't in control of your own life. You're gonna get into it. It's Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I am he, and there is no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver you out of my hand. So here the Lord does all these things, man. He kills and he make alive. You know? So when Pookie get his brain sprayed out, you know, on the sidewalk, man. You know, or that little bitty old lady, you know, live down the block. You know, some crazy nigga ran our house and shoot up or something, man. Guess what? The Lord sent that hit, man. Because with the Lord, there's no respect of persons. You know, it's just energy. You a spirit to the Most High, and that's it. You don't give a damn if you're an infant, a toddler, a old ass, crusty ass old person. He don't care about none of that. But he cares about your ass sinning or not, man. And if you a sinner, your ass got to go. It's just that simple. You know, he gets into it in Ezekiel 9 and 4. He says, slay utterly young and old. So the Lord don't care how old you are, how ugly you are, how pretty, none of that. When you're an Israelite, especially you're an Israelite, you fucking up if you ain't following the law, statute, commandments, and the ordinances and the laws of this Bible, man. You fucking up big time, Jake. So the Lord, he's gonna get you, man. Like he said, he kills and he makes alive. If you didn't die, it's because the Lord didn't want to kill your ass yet, man. But believe me, he got a date for you. But like they say down here, he got that cake baked for you, you know? You know, the Lord got a cake baked for you. It says, and I make alive. Well, let's take it from the top. Deuteronomy 32 and 39. See now that I am he, and there is no power with me. So the Lord don't hold counsel with Satan, Buddha, Allah, or any of these Egyptian gods that our people like to believe in. He's not holding counsel with them, asking, "Oh, should I kill, Maurice tonight? You know, or should I put Josephine to death?" You know, he's not going back with a panel of damn other gods, man. There's no power with him when he makes these decisions, man. You know, he's not going back and forth with a damn debate team, man, on what he needs to do. You know, he don't have to go through the Senate. He don't have to get a vote from the House to execute judgment, man. He says there's no power with him. He says, and no power with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. So the Lord has the power to heal you or wound you, man. You know, all the healing comes through the Lord. Yeah, you can take your medicines, you know, your herbs, but you got to pray first, man. You know, mostly the herbs, though. You know, you really don't want to get into the so-called white man's pharmakia. It's pharmaceuticals, man, which is nothing but pretty much poison. But the Lord gave us herbs, man. But ultimately, before you can do all that, you know, you got to pray first and pray for healing. You know what I'm saying? It says, neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. So when the Lord, put like this, when your iniquity comes up, you know, you done tip the balances. And the Lord said, you know what? It's time to pull the plug on this motherfucker here, man. You know, let's send him up here, man. He's just wilding out. I sent all kind of judgments on him. You know, he still ain't straightened up yet. You know? So when your ticket comes up, nobody can deliver you out of the Lord's hand, man. Grandmama can't come up with a good prayer to get you out of the clutches of the Lord, man. You know, she can't sit down and sing a good old Negro spiritual, man, for you. And the Lord sends the hit out, you know, it's a rap, man. You know, and that's the gist of this sermon here, man. About time you so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans get y'all stuff together, man, and turn back to the Lord, because, you know, it's getting to a point where things is about to get real, very hellish out here. You know, it's gonna be no more of me just out here warning, man. You want to see the Lord bringing mass judgment down on you people. You know, and you're gonna know it's a higher power that's doing it. You seeing bodies littered in the street. You know, you're hearing women in the distance getting raped. You can't say that word. Raped. You about to hear all that. You thought Katrina was something. But you ready to come on the earth, it's about to be 20, 30, 40 times worse than Katrina, man. You know, that wasn't even an appetizer to what the Lord got in store for these sinners in America, man. Babylon, known in the scripture. You know, Katrina's gonna be like a walk in the park, man. You know, fucking the Vietnam War is gonna be like a dead Chuck E. Cheese. You know, the Civil War is gonna be, you know, a dead at Six Flags, man, compared to what's coming. First Samuel 2:6. Yahweh killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. So yeah, the Lord has power to, you know, to kill your ass or keep you alive, man. It's all in His power. You know, He's not a power from afar off, man. He's a hands-on type of power. His hands are not tied. But the Christian church like you to believe, like He's just up there, He's one big teddy bear. You know, He's a pushover. You know, they tell you, oh, the Lord's all good, man. He don't do no wrong, man. But He say he creates the evil. You know? So there's a balance. So like I said, hey, He could kill you or He could make you alive. That's the balance to this. The Lord's not one-sided. And you're gonna see in these days here who He gonna keep alive and who He's gonna kill, man. It's gonna be known. Yeah, but you about to see the Lord do His thing here, man. There's gonna be no 911 when the lights go out, the grid goes down, man. You know, 911 is gonna need 911. You people crazy. You think the NOPD is gonna protect you when the lights go out? They can't do nothing now. What makes you think they're gonna come out and protect you when Pedro Pookie breaking into your house, man? When your wild, crazy neighbor they went off on the deep end, he got this crazed look in his eyes. Who's gonna save you in that day? You know, he's tearing your door down. He got an axe. You know, and all he see and all he's picturing is your pantry is full of numbered snacks and sodas and shit, huh? And if you're in the way of it, man, he's gonna split your head open with that axe. All this is prophesied in the scriptures, man.
And we getting very, very close to this thing going live, like they say. It's just a matter of time, man. You know, everybody keep hyping in the news that 2024 is supposed to be a hell of a year. Hey, January's been a blast. You know, we in the February now, so we can only imagine what's left for the rest of the year. As we getting closer and closer to this election, you about to see some wild, crazy shit going on, man. You know, they already got the UFO narrative lined up. So who knows what these wicked elite got in store, man. But believe me, they got some jaw-dropping, shock and awe coming, man. And it's all sanctioned by the Most High, man. He's using the wicked elite to do his will, man. Verse 7, Yahweh will make it poor and make it rich. So if you poor, the Lord made your ass poor, man. And if you're rich, the Lord made you rich, man. Like I said, that's the balance in the scripture. So you know, I mean, you can give your brother some charity here and there, but you don't get bent all out of shape because he's poor and homeless and destitute. The Lord put him in that situation, man. So if the Lord want to change his conditions, he'll do it. And me personally, I don't give a damn if you poor, man. Who ain't? That's how I see it. You know, even I believe it was the one you ignorantly called Jesus. You know, Yahweh Shah said, "You have the poor with you always, man." So you find an endless cause, man, constantly giving to the poor. If you want help, tell that motherfucker to call on the Lord, man. Simple. So let's continue on. So I'm gonna get in and get out of here. How much? 30. This Second Chronicles 15 and verse 13. But yeah, this Second Chronicles 15 and 13. That whosoever would not seek Yahweh, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So it don't matter if you famous, you infamous, or you ain't famous at all. You are nobody on the block. You gonna get put to death, man. Man or woman. You don't want to serve. If you boneheaded Israelite don't want to come back to your power, and he's gonna put you to death. And that lady, she know now, man. You know, got sent to the spirit world, and then there was another guy, 2, 3, 4 months ago. They got sent to the spirit world, got put to death. You know, they didn't want to serve the Lord, the true power of the Bible. So the Lord put their ass to death, man. They're useless. You know? And you're gonna put a whole lot more to death. 2/3 of the nation Israel. 66.6% of our people be killed by the Lord, man. See, people, you know, you've been you've been conditioned to think the Lord is just some a pushover, man. That like he's lost all power, man. But he's a demon-like power, man. You know, he used to be known as Elishadra, man, a demon-like power. But you're getting ready to feel him, you know, one more time, man. Before the deliverance, salvation, you know, coming via those chariots. Before all that, you know, it's gonna be a lot of blood spilling here in the streets of America. You know, preferably Jacob's trouble for you Israelites, man. The Lord's gonna, I mean, we're gonna see Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua get down during Jacob's trouble. You're gonna see wild animals on the streets ripping you Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, you know, wild beasts just ripping flesh off of you, man, and eating you, man. Killing you in these streets. Or just a pack of wild dogs mauling you to death. You know, it's simple what he said, man. He said, verse 13, 2 Chronicles 15 and 13, that whosoever would not seek seek Yahweh, power of Israel, should be put to death, whether small or great, whether man or woman. So you Israelites still under contract. Yeah, you won't be able to keep all the laws here. You're supposed to be rehearsing the righteous acts, spoken by the Judges 5 and 11. You know, but you don't even want to rehearse the righteous acts. You know, we under all this grace. You know, we can screw up as many times we want to, but not intentionally. You know, and you don't even want to do that. So the Lord said, you know what, I got something for all that, man. You know, all that playing around with the Lord. You know, you want to call him when you want a blessing. When you need him to bail your ass out of something. You know, you can't treat the Lord like a side bitch, man. You know, you can't treat the Lord like a side piece. Or you just mess with him when you need him. You know, that's get old. That get old real quick. You know? So you don't think that, you know, and when he's tired of your shenanigans, like they say, you know, he just go on and punch your ticket, man, and get you out of here. You know, and until you get to the back, you know, get in line so you can be reincarnated. Because he can't seem to get to you down here on the earth. So how you got to do our people? You got to show them. You know, the scripture already said we're stiff-necked people. Rebellious. Oh man, what's that scripture, man? Let me see if I can find it. Oh goodness. Oh gosh, how does it go? It goes, I believe it's in Joshua. Let me see. Pretty much, if the Lord kills you, man, He's done you some good, man. See if I can find it. Yeah, so like I'm getting into, man, time for Jay, it's time you stop playing around, get back to the Lord, man. Because, like I said, it's about to be, the grace period's gonna be over soon. 24, maybe 32. I might be wrong though. I ain't been over here in a while. I don't know, but I'm gonna pick it up. See if I can find it tonight and write it down. But it says, the Lord has killed you, roughly paraphrasing. You know, he's done you good, man. Because then you're in your right mind again. You're no longer being a wicked, you know, 2/3, man. You ain't sinning against the Lord. You're not pouring around on the Lord, though. So let's go to the book of Job here. It's Job 8 and 9. It says, "For we are but of yesterday and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow." So yeah, you here for a brief moment, man. It's like a shadow. You see it, and as the day go on, you know, you don't see your shadow no more. You know, so that's how short we are here on the earth, man. So with that, you know, you would think that would awaken our people up to, you know, like maybe I need to get right, you know, maybe I need to give it a shot, you know, give it a good go, something. But no, you boneheaded Israelites, man. You just want to do whatever the hell you want to do, and that's a big problem. You know, you don't want to follow the laws of the Lord. That when it comes to the laws on the books, what they like to say, yeah, you all about that. You know, you don't run no red lights. Come to the stop sign, you stop. But when it comes to the scriptures, you know, you throw your hands up in there. You know, that's a book. You know, man wrote that book. Last time I checked, man wrote all books, right? So that's a weak argument. You know, but that's how people, man. They look for any kind of excuse. You know, they got 1,001 excuses. You know, and that's it. Hello, and that's just the history of Israel, man. Full of excuses. You know, full of excuses and BS, man, and laden with iniquity. You know, got a history of pouring around on the Lord, man. They love serving other gods. You know, but I brought up scriptures before. I even tell you about the Lord said how he's jealous. He's jealous of Israel, man. He sees Israel as a woman. You know, Yahweh Shah. You know, that's Israel is his woman, and he's the bridegroom coming back for his bride. So how would you feel if your bride is out cheating on you, man? Going behind your back, sleeping with somebody else. You know, you're supposed to be getting married, you know, and you hearing all these rumors. She down there with Buddha, you know, Allah, you know, Yakub or whoever that dude is. Yeah, the dude with the big head or something. I think his name Yakub or something. You know, so all this type of madness. So yeah, you know, Yahweh Shai, he's coming back For the bride though, man, the elect of the nation of Israel, not all of Israel, because 2/3, they want to stay in Babylon. They want to stay committing adultery, you know, spiritual fornication. They happy fornicating down here, man. So the Lord said He ain't feeling that. So what does a man, the scripture speak about a rage of a man, something about pretty much his wife committing adultery. Something about the rage of a man. The Lord has that same rage, man. That we see the nation of Israel as a tender, delicate woman, and she's out cheating on him. So what He's gonna do, He's just gonna kill him, man. He's going to kill 66.6% of you Israelites, man. So you refuse to stay loyal to Yahweh Shemi Yahushua, man. You want to whore around. You want to go a whoring after other gods. So you want to be in the whore in the street, He's going to kill you in the street. And ain't no sugarcoat, man. No, you want some smooth words, but I ain't got it. You got to talk to our people directly, man. You can't beat around the bush with them. But Jake is always looking for, to trip you up in something. They love playing semantics with you, So that's why you got to come straight to your people, man, and give them straight, no chasing. We come straight and raw. They looking for any little loophole, man, to get out of these law, statute, commandments, and these ordinances, but it ain't none. But your pork chop eating pastor will tell you, man, you can do whatever you want to. We don't keep the law. What law? But he'll tell you need to pay your tithes, though, right? He'll send that collection plate around. That's part of the law. So don't keep any laws. But he brings up something that has to do with the law, though. That's a whole nother topic there, man. That's a whole nother topic. These pastors ain't worth the else, man. They don't tell you how you need to get your life together. They're telling you how you need to put money on the building fund, man. How he needs a new church or she needs a new church. They quick to tell you all about that. And they start getting down to the nitty gritty. Start getting down to these scriptures, man. They don't have a damn clue what they're talking about. All they got is scare tactics and shaking you down in the church, man. They checking your pockets soon you walk through the door. It's a shakedown. They want to know all your finances. They want your W-2 now. They want your tax return. But that's what our people love, man. They love being pimped all the time, man. They love being played. Instead of coming back to the Most High, they rather stay out here and just get fucked over, man. By these pastors by the so-called white man, these heathens. They love it. They love it to death, man. They won't have it no other way. But that's not gonna go on too much longer, man. Somebody got to put y'all in y'all right mind. But it's up to y'all. We'll be here another 2, 3, 6,000 years, man. Still in captivity, still in slavery, man. And that's why the Lord raised up a few, a remnant of the nation of Israel. You ain't with all this shit. Let's go back to this Job 8 and 9 again. It says, "For we are but of yesterday, and know nothing, because our days upon earth are a shadow." So yeah, your days here on the earth are short, man. So it would behoove you start you know, taking this truth a bit serious, man. Start doing the work, doing the will of Yahweh Shah. Because it'll come to a point where it's gonna be no work. He's gonna take his men off the streets. It's gonna be a famine of the word. So while there's employment now, it's time to be working, man. This is the time to be working. The scriptures speak about the harvest being plentiful, but the laborers are few. Yeah, so the laborers are very few, man. Everybody's worrying about somebody looking at them, talking about them. Somebody's gonna talk about you no matter what. But you doing something right or wrong, man. That's just how people are. I'd rather somebody talk about me doing this than not doing it, man. This is a small price right here compared to what's in stores. You know, this is nothing. Scriptures say this is part of a light affliction, man. This is nothing. So this is what it's all about, man. Because like the scriptures say, hey, your days here on this earth are short. They try to say, oh, life expectancy is what, 70 something, 80 something. I can't remember which one it was, but tell that to somebody just got their brains blown out a few days ago. They was 20 some years old. So you don't know when your ticket's gonna get punched. But that's the pride of man, thinking they could tell you how long you're gonna live. You don't know. Tonight could be your last night. But hold on, the chart said you're gonna live to 75, 76 though. I just brought out early in the scriptures where the Lord said he kills and make alive, man. It's up to him whether you live or you die. And nobody else. So you Israelites, you should be on the right side of things, man. You're on this new path, and look at you now. You're the bottom of the barrel, the laughing stock, and anything that's negative, we at the top of it. That's all a part of being on that new path, man. You got to get back on the old path, which is the good way. You got to put that goddamn weed down, man. You selling dope. You need to stop selling dope, Jake. got to put the pig feet down, nigga. Pedro, you got to put the carnitas down. You got to stop eating the fucking shrimp, crab, lobster, and all that filth, man. Says because our days upon earth are a shadow. Hey, so you don't know when you're gonna check out of here, man. So that's why you got to do the work now. While there's work, like I just said, man. I just said this a few seconds ago, a minute ago. You got to do the work now. You know, you got this whole 5, 10-year, 15-year plan. You know, a lot of people had plans, but their ass is in the graveyard right now. You know, or waiting to be buried or embalmed, whatever the case may be. What's that Goody Mob song? You got to get up, get out, and get something or do something. Yeah. Same shit with this truth, man. You got to get up, get out, and get something, man. You got to get this truth. You can't work for the so-called white man all the fucking time. You can't get a white man all your time. You got to get a Lord something. Shit, like Debo said, I know you got something. You could fucking do something for the Lord, man. It's Proverbs 27:1. Boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. So yeah, you can't boast on tomorrow. Say, oh yeah, we're gonna hook up, we're gonna do this tomorrow. You know, we're gonna go down down on Bourbon, get a couple daiquiris. No, you can't say that. You can't boast on tomorrow because you don't know what tomorrow got in store for you, man. You don't even know you're gonna be a part of it tomorrow. You don't know what a day bring forth. Like the chick on my job, you know, she thought about the next day, but she didn't get a chance to see it. She thought she was gonna go home, you know, sleep it off, you know, but she didn't wake up though. That's why you gotta say, Lord, really, I'll be able to do something tomorrow, man. Lord, will, I'll talk to you later, man. Because like I brought up before, the Lord's in control of everything, man. So you need to be saying, Lord willing, you know? You know, let's take that over again. Say, boast not thyself of tomorrow, for thou knowest not what a day may bring forth. Yeah, because she didn't know she was gonna die that day. You know, she checked into the hospital, you know, got released about 7 p.m. Mama go check on her, she's dead. She didn't know that was gonna happen to her. You know, she never thought when she woke up that morning, you know, that'd be her last day. It goes to show you, man, your life on this earth is but a shadow, man. And yeah, she was in her 40s. You know? So that's why I do this work as much as I fucking can, man. You know, losing some breath in my lungs. I'm able to walk out here and do this. I'm gonna do it, man. Lord willing. Well, let's go to let's see, I believe Book of James. Yeah, James 4. Yeah, so just that quick, man. You know, she was cool. We talked back and forth on the work. You know, nothing serious, but you know, on a professional level, keep it cool. She was nice, you know, but you know, she's no longer here. You know, and that goes to show you, man, judgment goes out all the time on the Israelites, man. Not just the Israelites, on the world. All these earthquakes, yeah, the Lord sent that earthquake and made that house, you know, fall on your ass or that building, man. So judgment goes out all the time. James 4 and 13. Go to now, ye that say today or tomorrow we will go into such a city and continue there a year and buy and sell and get gain. Verse 14, whereas ye know not what shall be on the morrow. So yeah, you can't say you got all these big plans. You know, let's go to this business, you know, venture and you know, this business venture and you know, we're gonna go over here, you know, we're gonna lock down New Orleans and then we're gonna go over to Baton Rouge and you know, we're gonna do something over there, we're gonna open another location over there. The scriptures say boast not on the morrow, man. You know, don't have all this shit all mapped out in your head thinking about what you're gonna do. You know, you can have these plans, but don't bank on them. You know, do not bank on them. It says, whereas ye know not what will be on the morrow, for what is your life? It is even a vapor that appear for a little time and then vanisheth away. So yeah, your life is like a vapor, you know, and once you see it, and then it's gone. Your life is a vapor compared to a power that's, you know, that's eternal, man. To eternity, it's a vapor. You know, people like to boast, oh, you know, such and such died. She was 103, 107. That's nothing, man. You ain't even lived your full day. So you live 1,000 years, and you only live 100 years. Some people 5 years, 2 years old die. You know, some of us even die in the womb, man. So your life's a vapor. So don't be fucking boasting on that, you know. The verse 15, for that ye ought to say, if Yahweh will, we will live. Oh, let me read that over. It's James 4:15, for that ye ought to say, if Lord will, we shall live and do this or do that. So yeah, you gotta say Lord willing. If I'm able to do this or do that. You know, Lord will not be able to make it home after I leave here. You know, Lord will not be able to get up tomorrow. You know, He says whether you do this or do that. So you can't boast like you all, you know, you got all the power, man. You nothing. You're a grasshopper. You want to get a couple more scriptures, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Maybe book of Second Esdras. It's either Second Esdras or Sirach. Oh man, I got the. Oh, okay, so like I thought that was the old one. This is the new one. This is Sirach 10 and 12. The beginning of pride is when one departed from the Most High, and his heart is turned away from his Maker. So yeah, that's very prideful, saying you can be able to do whatever you want to do tomorrow, man. You know, oh, I'm gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna do this next week. How the hell you know you're gonna be alive next week? He says, and his heart, meaning your mind, is turning away from his Maker. So yeah, you thinking you in control of everything that you doing the willing and the dealing, man. You know, the Most High is not on your thoughts, man. You know, you thinking you got the power, but you don't. Let's get into it some more. For pride is the beginning of sin, and he that hath it shall pour out abomination. Yeah, because you're gonna do anything and everything under the sun. You're gonna be a sodomite. You're gonna eat all kind of unclean foods. You know, because you know you feel like you ain't got the answer to nobody. You're gonna commit all kind of adultery. You know, but pride destroys a man. But you know, here in America, it's all about pride, man. They push pride on you, man. It's all for your destruction. And so you Israelites get caught up in the pride of this Babylon juice, man. And you turn away from your maker. Your mind turn away from your maker. Now you look at yourself, or you look at these bozos on TV, you know? You look to them for answers. You know, you looking towards what's his name? 21 Savage now for answers. You looking for Kanye for answers, you know? They say, but pride is the beginning, man, of your downfall, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. He says, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. Yeah, so, you know, whoever gets, boasted up with pride, man, the Lord throws all kind of calamities upon you, man. Mama died. Grandma on life support. You know, you got all kind of STDs, man. So the Lord opens the floodgates on you, man. You know, you got a warrant out for your arrest from some shit 20 years ago that you forgot all about. So the Lord put all kind of calamities upon you, man. Put you in distress, if you will. So it's past time to get right, Jake. So-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. It is past due, man. How much longer is the Lord gonna keep sending his man out here and pleading with you niggas and preaching his word, man? Believe me, we not begging, man. You know, don't get that twisted. Nobody's begging you to serve the Lord. But he's calling out, man. You know, and when that call keep going unanswered, man, he gonna take his men off the streets and he gonna get real dirty with you, man. He gonna get real hands-on with the wicked, you know, and talking about the Edomites and our people, man. So let's go to Ecclesiastes. I'm gonna close it with that. Let's see. This is Ecclesiastes. I believe 12 and 13. Yeah, Ecclesiastes, not Ecclesiasticus. This is the book of Ecclesiastes 12 and 13. Let us hear the whole, Salaki, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Yeah, the whole duty of an Israelite man. You know, because we're the only ones who could sin. You other nations, you could do what the hell you want to do. But it comes to the Israelites. I'll read it over for you. It says, let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear the Most High and keep His commandments, for this is the whole duty of man. Yeah, you Israelites. You know, fear the Most High. And that's our problem today. You know, Jake don't fear the Most High. You know, our people fear the so-called white man. You know, or that black-headed nigga that lived down the street from them. You know, they fear them. They fear each other and fear the so-called white man. But they don't fear the Lord, man. But you're going to get that fear. You're going to get reacquainted with that fear here real soon. You know, so I'm going to get on out of here. But before I get out of here, I'm going to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Bahash. But once you can cause those great means come, peace and blessings to the city, I keep pushing this truth. Shalom, keep pushing. Shalom.